Well, hello everybody. As a teacher, have you ever just wanted to have it all? You know, the ability to incorporate a brief lecture with audio and add visuals like photos and video all in a single package. Well, in this lesson, we're going to be learning how to construct a brief yet effective PowerPoint presentation that you can use to enhance your teaching. So when properly designed, PowerPoints are great teaching tools that can be used effectively, from teaching kids at the elementary level all the way up through adult learners. So here we go. First, you need the actual PowerPoint program, which is part of the Microsoft Office suite of programs that have become pretty standard. And so when Microsoft Office is installed on your computer, the PowerPoint icon will look something like this. My computer's a MacBook Pro, so it displays icons in its own unique style. Yours may not look exactly the same, but it should be some kind of similar large orange P. So click on the PowerPoint icon to select your theme and template. And I've already chosen one. I'll choose a template called Clarity, which is in the menu bar up here. You can choose all your different themes up here. Now keep in mind that you want to start with a simple background. Notice this one is light, and so if you have a light background, you'll want your text to be dark, and vice versa. If you have a dark background, you'll want light text. For some folks, there may be an almost irresistible temptation to get fancy right away. But remember that the whole purpose of a PowerPoint is to aid or enhance your teaching, not show off a cool technology for its own sake. All right, let's look at a few of the basic features in PowerPoint. In the upper menu bar, under File, you can choose New Presentation, you can change your template, and very important, you can save what you've done so far. Under Edit, our choice is to cut and copy within PowerPoint or to paste text from PowerPoint or even from a Word document. You can also delete a slide if you need to. In the View menu, you can choose Presenter Mode or how it will look when you present the lesson. The Insert tab allows you to insert new slides, duplicate slides, add slides on your computer from another presentation that you've already made up, as well as adding numbers, photos, movie, and audio files. You can read the list yourself. Format allows you to adjust your fonts, your font size, your background, colors, and so forth. And you get the idea. You can read down the menus in the top menu bar and select the features that you need. Just play around with them and you'll learn a lot. I should mention the Slideshow tab for just a second, where you can choose how the PowerPoint will be presented and the transitions and animations which affect the way slides will look as you replace one from another. All right, so since I'm involved in training Christian leaders, I have started to build a lesson on ancient Jericho. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's move to Jericho, how archaeology gives insight to the Bible. And this is not a complete presentation yet. It's just the beginnings that show you how to do it. I will add some basic information about Jericho as the site of Joshua's conquest, the place where Jesus met Zacchaeus and blind Bartimaeus. And as you enter text, make sure to choose a font style that's simple and easy to read, and a size that can be seen in all parts of the classroom if you're projecting it, or on the computer screen if you're going to use it online. The absolute minimum font size should be a 24 font and probably more like a 28-point font. Now, what you see here on this screen is too small. We've all witnessed those presentations where the presenter gives into the temptation to jam as much information as they can onto each slide in a small font size, and what ends up happening is actually a reduction in the effectiveness of this really amazing PowerPoint tool. So actually, you should increase your font size and maybe create more slides so that you can get fewer points on each slide. So it should look really something more like that for the first 2 points, and then create another PowerPoint slide for the rest of the information, something like that. So I've added content on my slide. So going to the Insert tab, I can insert a new slide, I can insert a duplicate slide, or I can insert slides from another presentation I've already made, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to actually maximize this a little bit more so that we can add our photo. And here we've added our photo, and I've titled the photo, an artist's rendering of the Battle of Jericho circa 1400 BC, or depends upon your point of view, 1200 BC. And so I've put that right in here. I've made sure that it's properly attributed because I don't want to infringe copyright laws. So I've obtained this photo from Wikipedia Commons and attributed as directed on that site. We could also insert an audio clip, and I've done that. I've gone to audio from file, a file I already have on my computer that I uploaded from YouTube. And so I've added it right here, and we'll just play it, and I think that adds a nice feature. You know, on second thought, that's a little hokey, so let's not do that. Okay, so instead, what I am going to do is insert a movie that my wife took of me on Tel Es Sultan, which is the ruins of ancient Jericho. We were there in January of 2015. And I'm not going to play the whole clip, but in this video clip that I've included in the slide, I explain what archaeologists have found on the site of ancient Jericho. And I've done that by creating a new slide and titled it on the site of ancient Jericho, as I've done right here. Then you'd go back to your Insert tab, insert a movie. In this case, a movie from file, because it's a file I already have on my computer, and I just simply uploaded it from my computer. And so here's our movie, and we're going to play that.
This is Tel Es Sultan, which is the mound or the hillside that covers the ancient city of Jericho, the city that Joshua would have walked around, the city that Zacchaeus would have lived in, and other places. Perhaps in the background, I don't know if you can hear this, but the Muslim call to prayer is happening right now, the mid-afternoon call to prayer. And it's in the mosque off to my right-hand side, where you can see the picture, the call of prayer coming from that direction. Behind me, you'll see some ancient ruins. I'm not exactly sure what period those ruins date from. I don't think they're terribly early. They're probably something from maybe the Ottoman period or something like that.
So you can see here what an amazing ability you have. If you have a really good video clip, you can put that right in your PowerPoint presentation. Just as a personal note, it was almost a surreal experience to be there in Jericho during the afternoon Muslim call to prayer and be videoing it right at the time where the call to prayer was going in the background. So now, once you're happy with your PowerPoint, be sure to go back to the File tab right here, where you can click on Save and then title your presentation. So Save, and then, or Save As, either one, and title your presentation. And wait a minute, did I say be sure and go back and save your presentation? Yes, indeed, I did. I have learned that lesson the hard way more than once by not saving and losing the whole thing. So once you save your presentation, you're ready to switch to presenter mode under Slideshow. You go down to Presenter View, and then connect your computer to a projecting device and use this amazing teaching tool. I hope this has helped. Thank you very much for your time.